So, like my neighbors, last night I take out all my recycling and I put it on the curbside. This morning I come out and lo and behold, there's garbage all over the street, all over my yard. And I'm thinking, there's got to be a correlation between this cold weather, 15, 20 degrees last night, and this trash all over the place. Maybe the cold weather somehow reacts with recyclables and causes them to spill all over the place. Well, of course you know that that's a ridiculous claim, right? The cold weather didn't just show up, the wind brought it in. It was these gusts that brought the cold weather, and it was the wind that knocked over the trash cans and the recycling bins and strewn this garbage all over the place. Well, sometimes in business, we draw a correlation between what we think caused something and then make decisions on that. And that's actually pretty dangerous, because then we tend to think that something caused something else when there is no causality. So we're gonna talk a little bit about causation and about actual correlations. So there's a correlation between the garbage on the ground and the cold weather. And every time there's cold weather, or most of the time, there might be wind. And it's the wind that's actually causing the problem, but we draw a correlation between the garbage and the cold, when in fact there's no evidence to prove that. Of course, we know better because we've been around a while, so we know, but somebody who doesn't know, a kid may come out and say, wow, this cold weather caused it, right? Your kids come out and say, Dad, every time it's cold, there's garbage all over the place. So in business, we want to look to see where there's a correlation, but more importantly, we want to dig a little further and see if there's actually causation. Did something actually cause it? So in marketing, we look at analytics. So analytics might tell us we have more unique visitors. You guys might look at your social media and see that there's more engagement. But does that necessarily translate into more business? So you have to connect it to how much money you're depositing based on the graph of how much traffic you're either getting on your website or your social media. If there is no correlation between them, in other words, you can't prove that more traffic, more engagement turns into more business, you have to make a decision that maybe you have to change your marketing approach. So just think of it this way. Correlation doesn't necessarily mean causation. And what we should be doing as entrepreneurs is actually looking for the cause and then making decisions based on that information.